Well, hello, everybody. I hope you're all well. So I've come on today to show you some progress that I've been making in this new journal. I mentioned it in my last video, and I just thought I would show it to you. Looks like I've been resting it on something there. Anyway, this is a lovely journal so far. It's very light, airy. It's full of digitals. I haven't made a journal for a while. I made my lovely little red one, wherever it is here. I made this one for myself, but I haven't made one for other people. And I just thought I would have, you know, have a little play in this one. I would make it and then have a little play in it and show you it so you can see what I'm getting up to. So I hope you enjoyed the mixed media class, by the way. That was fun. I really enjoyed doing that, and I hope it's inspired you guys to have a go. So yeah, just wanted to come on, show you what I'm doing, and then maybe make some little tags or something. So this is I made the cover using a gift bag. I really liked the design, and I thought, well, you know, why not? So because it was quite flimsy and I didn't want it flimsy, I mean, I don't mind soft cover ones that are flimsy, but I card ones, I prefer them to be a little bit more substantial. So I used, I gave it lots of layers on the inside. So there's 3 layers, there's 2 layers of paper and 1 layer of cardstock in here. This is Tim Holtz design cardstock. So, and then I did 3 signatures, 3 whole pamphlet stitch using waxed linen thread, and that's about it. Let me just give you the dimensions. I'll just check them. Yeah, I'll try and stay within this line. So the dimensions are almost 25 centimeters. That's 9 3/4 inches, and let's see, 4.5 inches, that's 11.5 centimeters, and then it's quite a big spine really. It's 1.5 inch spine, that is almost 4 centimeters, 3 3/4. So yeah, so you know, for a long book it's got quite a wide spine, but it was just the way that it worked out. It was the way that, you know, when you're making something and it takes on a life of its own, well, that's what happened with this. So I'm sticking with it. I hope you know, I can let it work out. Sorry if I'm moving the camera, I'm just very conscious that to keep in. So I don't want to waste too much time. Just move this up there. This is another journal, by the way, that I made quite some time ago that you might have seen, and I love this journal. And when I was making this, well, just recently I looked through it because I wanted inspiration for this one. However, this one isn't made of digitals, whereas this one is. And the reason I use digitals is I just wanted the look of this. You know, this gave me the inspiration. It's quite a traditional pattern, and I wanted traditional sort of antique style papers. So of course, Ruby and Pearl, I always fall back on Ruby and Pearl. She's an amazing, she has some amazing designs, and I love her work. I also love Raindrop Lila, so I bought some of her digitals previously. So these are old ones that I bought some time ago, and I've just, this is Sampo Design digital. So yeah, let me go through it and I'll show you. So we've got this beautiful design on here. It's full of pretty papers, put it that way. It's lovely backing paper. So I've backed all of the pretty designs, I've backed with a paper like this from Raindrop Lila mostly. And then this pretty pattern paper from Sampo Designs. I've got some cartridge paper there, some vintage music paper. This is a lovely design, I think. That was out of place then. I think this is Raindrop Lila, but I could be wrong. So another lovely Ruby and Pearl. These are document digitals, and I think they're all Ruby and Pearl. Some paper there to write on, and we've got this lovely print here, another printed page there, some tissue paper, and gorgeous. I love this, so pretty and delicate and feminine, love it. And you can write on here and here, and you've got some vintage writing paper, more design there, and this is the centre, this is Ruby and Pearl. And there, so you've seen the backs of these. I've seen the other side of these either, so isn't that gorgeous? It's just so beautiful, so pretty. So like I say, it's very airy and light. There's lots of blues in here, which is one of my favourite colours. I love blue. Lots of script. And there. So I wanted to do, this is all about design, textiles and what have you. So it's a design book, I suppose, of different textiles and things like that. And this nice piece there, back of that, another Ruby and Pearl. I made a little pocket here, so I've already made a start, and that's Ruby and Pearl paper. This is packaging paper. I like the texture of it. This, yeah, Ruby and Pearl. This is the back of it's either Ruby and Pearl, or it was a freebie that I got from somewhere, but I mixed them up and I can't remember which, but I just love the colours of it. Tissue paper. This is tea-dyed paper, and this is a little card that I made. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I'm not particularly happy with it, but it is what it is. So anyway, I've just popped it in there for now. I don't know if it'll stay in there. But yeah, I wasn't up to it yesterday. I really wasn't. I haven't been feeling very well, and so that's why I haven't been on. I did make a video yesterday, and I made a video the day before, and each time I just couldn't, you know, concentrate. So made a mess of that. But anyway, so it probably won't stay in here, and certainly not if I sell it. So yeah, so there, another page there, and this is it's not vellum, it's tracing paper, tea-dyed paper. And that's the other side of that lovely script with this blue background. It's just beautiful, love it. But I don't know, I need to check really. I made a pocket here using, if I can get my ruler in, using vellum. I thought you know, it's sort of not contrasted, it's complemented that really well. On that. And more of those. Lovely paper. So I forgot we passed one of the signatures, so this was signature 2. So look at that, isn't that beautiful? Is that William Morris? I don't know, it looks like it to me. Lovely, gorgeous. More tea-dyed paper. This is a bit of a Franken page, just because the digital wasn't wide enough to use as a whole page, so I added this on. This is a bit of cardstock. It's quite light cardstock, but it's heavier than the paper, so it's one of my favourite Ruby and Pearl images. More digital, so it's full of digitals basically, and some of my own papers. This is Ruby and Pearl, and then the back is Ruby and Pearl. Now, I absolutely love this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful. Some nice, this is old, I want to say Japanese paper, but yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, so there we have this. I think this might be Ruby and Pearl actually, thinking about it, and I think that was a freebie, that other one that I liked. I think it was a freebie, this one, but I can't tell you where. It would have been off my Facebook. So there's the centre of that signature. the other side of that raindrop lilac. Love that. And there we go. So lots of pages to work on, and I think I'll have to count them to tell you. So I'm a little bit concerned about the edges, and I'm wondering whether to cover them in fabric, just sort of little corners, you know, like you can get those metal corners. So I'm not keen on metal corners on something like this, you know, it's card. If I had an old book I might use it, but this is a handmade, you know, card backed book. So I'm thinking of using lace, as you know, to go across the spine, so I may well complement it with little lace corners as well, but I'll think about that. So that's it, that's my new book, and that's what I'm working on. So I thought I'd just take you along with me and we could maybe do something. So these are just some papers I can use up. Right, let's have a look then. So we do need some more pockets. We need a couple of decent tags at least. So I think I'll make some tags, but bearing in mind the size of the journal and the ability, you know, the potential for a pocket and how narrow it is. So let me just check this. So that if that was a pocket, that's going to butt up against there, so I'd need to take a little bit off the side, but it's too fragile for a pocket. But unless I put it on something, I'm going to just grab some pieces of card that I can use. So I've got some narrow pieces there, and some cream. Use a bit of them. And I should have some bigger pieces. Okay, so these are a bit flimsy, but we can back them with things. So, but yeah, let's try this one. These first. There's a couple here. So, bearing in mind the style of what we have, I don't want to go crazy. So let's see what we've got. I'll just have a drink of water. Right. Now, I don't want to fill it full of flowers and things, but I don't mind some book page or something like that. Some of that would be nice. And I've just said about not filling it with flowers. Let's use this little bit of book page just to get started, because sometimes, you know, it can paralyse you trying to make a decision on things. Yeah, I'll put it like that. Glue. Alright, I'm going to be good and glue on a piece of card. Was that it? Oh, right. So I hope you're all well. I haven't asked that, have I? I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't been feeling too well the past few days. I've been in, as you know, I have chronic pain problems, and I've been struggling with that, and also feeling a bit off colour. So it's been difficult for me to concentrate on anything. But you know, I love being in this room, and I was in this room yesterday, and I was in the room the day before. As I said, I did some bits of work, but yeah. Well, let me just grab these, so I'll show you these. Maybe there's something here we can use. So these I ripped out of the book. Just wondering, so there's some really pretty things here. I'll show you the book. It's called Vintage Home, and as you can see, there's some really pretty flowers and things that you can take out, and some nice images that you can take out, and just lovely, you know. There's lots of things that you can use in here. So yeah. Oh, sweet. Reminds me of little Ralph, our dog. Right, so yeah, Vintage Home by Sarah Moore. So, oh, there's a nice piece of paper there as well I could use. Those two go well together. Put them aside for a minute. Just wanted to have a look at some of this. It's quite bright. Oh, let's have a look at the back. That's quite nice. Still very bright though. I might go for something like that. Isn't that lovely? Blue. Oh, that's gorgeous. I think I'd end up, I might keep that for a white piece of white card. So there it is again. Why am I struggling? That's pretty. Yeah, so I'm going to use this. So let's just, I think I needed to just make a start and not procrastinate too much, because I have a habit of doing that. Sorry, outside of my lines. It's really nice paper as well, with it not being, you know, glossy. So yeah, as I say, that's a really nice resource for ripping pages out. I always feel guilty, you know, because I know the author definitely would be horrified, I think. But never mind. Yeah, I love that. Really nice. So I'm probably going to cover this up with that little bit. I'm going to move that out though in case it gets damaged. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that there instead. And that would just cover, so well, that is, yeah, that's fine with a tall tag. I'll just put a little bit of glue here all the way along. Okay, and then I'll cut that off. Oh. I'm a bit wide there, but never mind. If I attempt to cut that off, I'll end up getting myself in trouble, because that's how it works for me. I always get in trouble with cutting edges. I end up cutting the card or whatever it is I'm trying to, you know, do. Like just now, I'm cutting the card here. Oh dear. Never ends. I'm just wondering whether to put a pocket on the back. If I do something like that, it might make it a bit more sturdy. Yeah, maybe some brown paper pocket. What about that? That's already a pocket, but it would be nice if it was cut down and made into a pocket of that size. And then also it's going to help the paper a little bit. So yeah, nothing exciting. I'm going to have to use a pencil, I think. I can't find a thin one, but yeah, so yesterday I did some mixed media. I got quite excited doing it. I'll show you my work another time, but I mean, I got excited because I was trying something new, and you know, it was quite satisfying. And although the results well, it was a process, and you know, as I talk, have I done that right? Yeah. Yeah, as I say, it was a process, and it was really interesting to do, and I enjoyed it. And now I need my glue. Yeah, this glue always needs holding down a little bit. Putting a lot of glue on because I've made this mistake before of using a double-sided, you know, pocket, and then it's been hard to get the, you know, the tag has bumped up against the side. So I'm hoping that won't happen because I've put lots of glue down. Fingers crossed it'll be okay, but I mean, it's not, you know, it's a pocket that doesn't have to be used, and it is just for really for strengthening the back. So that's a pretty tag, but I feel like it needs more, so let's try and do something else. Now what I'm thinking is putting some washi on, because I feel like it could benefit from it. Here. There. There we go. That's pretty. And then I will do something with the top as well. So I think if I can find my tags, I will put a tag on there as well. Not a tag, a label. I always say that. I don't know why I say that. Right. Oh yeah, I've got some labels in here, luckily. Or a stamp. Got some stamps. Got some Queen Elizabeth stamps. That's really nice, and that. They're all nice. Let's try this one. Not very big, but I don't want it to be too big because I don't want to take away from the sort of soft nature of it. It's very delicate looking. Yeah, I'm not sure about that actually. Yes, something like that. So that's going in there. So I wish I'd seen that before. And it was already cut out as well. Handy. I'll put it there. Keep my roses out because I might do something. I mean, I said I wasn't going to use flowers, but you know, I have a few things, but I don't have a lot of things to be able to use. Right, I'm definitely happy with that. Now I'm feeling I need something for that side. So I'm just wondering whether to put some green on, but if I chop that off, and, you know, put this on. I'm being a bit lazy because I have got a whole box full of, a bag full of, you know, stuff that I could use. I'm just going to put that there. For labels, and they're just below me somewhere. I just haven't, I need to get them out. Just doing it for quickness, to be honest. 2 tags on one, 2 labels on one tag. That's a lot for me. I like that. I think that just finishes it off. Nice. Really happy with that. Good. Good, good, good. And then we're going to add, I'll just pop that there a minute. Now we're going to add some all in here. So this will be a little bit more floppy, maybe. There we go. And then I'll make a little card to go in the back here, if I can open it. I'll put something in. I won't do it now though. So this will go in here somewhere. See if there's a pocket. I know there was a pocket that we saw, wasn't there? But I just can't remember what it's like. Maybe I need to make a pocket for it. Could take all day going through this. Yeah, sorry guys. Oh, there we go. What's that like? Is it? No, I don't think that's going to work. I mean, it's nice, it's pretty, but no, it's not right for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, yeah, I'll leave it out and I will make a pocket. Move that out. So I'm just thinking whether to make a pocket with some card or some, not with that. Not with that. There's a piece of card. I make a simple pocket and then I can add something to it. Just, yeah, that'll do. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. That's on wonky. Oh well, too late. Okay, yeah, I might put it there. Or there. Yeah, it's going here simply because it's just plain, and now before I glue it on, I think I need to put something to reinforce it a little bit, so I'll put a piece of paper. That's a bit wonky, I think. Just take a slice off. I know it would make sense to do it with oh, is it wonky? Yes, it is a bit, teeny bit. So let's put it at the top here. Just reinforces the top. No, it doesn't work there. Okay, right, let's put some glue on. No, I can never get a straight line, honestly. That wasn't too bad. Somebody was listening. Oops. Hope I didn't smudge it then. Right. Feels nice and you know, secure. Yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I didn't want glue oozing out. Okay, so I think I'm going to just put something on there, and again maybe it's going to be a rose or something, and I know it sounds a bit overkill, and it probably is, but I'm having fun, so you know, indulge me a little bit if you don't mind. It's not too much trouble. Too much. That's it. I think this is going to be it. And also it's got the yellow, you know, sort of colouring around it to make it easy to cut round and for it not to be a stark white. Considering that's like a creamy background on there. I will put some paper down first before as well, you know, just to have something there. I've gone quiet. I'm just concentrating. Yeah. It's a really dark day outside, which is why I've got my light on. You know, after having some brighter days, it was a bit of a surprise when I woke up this morning. I mean, I heard the rain last night, and you know, I thought, oh, well, sometimes after some rain it sort of, you know, goes brighter again, but no, not today, unfortunately. It's just a dark day, which I don't mind. I did some reading this morning. And yeah, I didn't feel like going out, so didn't really matter to me. So, you know, how are you all? Really, I hope you're okay. Sometimes life isn't easy, you know. It can be a struggle, but crafting can help. Just taking your mind off things, you know. Yesterday when I was painting, I just didn't even think about the pen I was in. Well, that's not true. I did towards the end. The thing is, I've always done it, but I sit at a really awkward angle with my feet, right, and it just causes pain, you know. I don't realise I'm doing it until I feel it hurt. Well, I shouldn't have done that. Right, now I'm just thinking book page again. Or some brown paper even, but I don't know if I've got enough of that. Maybe I have. No, I don't like that. Everything's in the way. No, my desk space is getting smaller and smaller because I'm doing lots of different types of things. So I'm finding that, you know, there's less room because I'm not. What I need is one of those trolleys. What about a piece of this? Maybe in the corner there, and I'll put the rose there. No, want it there, I think, even though it's upside down. Yeah, I think I'm going to have that there. You know, I just want something, it doesn't, I don't mind if it's all a little bit here and there. I just want to get it, you know, I mean, I want it to look nice, of course, but I don't mind if it's not perfectly matchy. Although I'm saying that, but actually, you know, quite often I do mind. I get caught up in detail, and you know, it can. This is why I sometimes find it hard to make decisions. Bit glue in there, right? And flour. What I should do is, I will in fact, I'll do a video of a bit of mask making, because oh, I think that looks quite pretty. Yeah, I like that. Right, now I rarely do this, but I think on this occasion I'm going to, and I should have done it before I put it down because I won't be able to see, but I'm going to try and do a, oh, I know what I'll use. I'll use this instead. It's a bit easier. Corner, notch, notch, notch. There we go. And see if I can get it in there. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to glue that back down. Okay, it's a bit unfortunate, but I'll just glue it back down. Just trying to get glue on here. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but hopefully we can, it will be all right. Nice little rows there. I won't be able to put the tag in yet. Oh, maybe I will, but just to show you guys. Pushing my luck, aren't I? I might do a bit of stamping on there when it's dried. It looks a bit plain. But anyway, moving on. Moving on, and now I'm going to leave that in there for a minute. Do I have any more pockets? Let's make another pocket. There was a pocket, wasn't there? This one. So would that go with that? I think it would. I think that would look quite nice. So I'm going to make a tag from this. So this one's a sample design. Now, because it's tiny, I'm going to have to really cut it down. So I'll use my ruler. Oh my goodness me, how sloppy, messy. You know, I've noticed a lot of people have desks like this, but much nicer, whiter. And I often wonder if they're real, you know, if they're actually real wood, or if it's a, it's not real wood. I don't know. I mean, it's something that crosses my mind sometimes when I see them. Are they plastic sort of coverings? Because they're, you know, so perfect type of thing. Whereas mine's really dirty and messy. Although it's due yeah, it's due a clean, you know, a recovering. So sometimes I like the fact that it's covered in gold splatters, and other times it annoys me. Right, yeah, that's nice. It's not quite straight, but there we go. And then I'll cut this off. Oops. That's what I mean, guys. But you know what? That's what this is ink is all about. I can get the lid off. That's what this is for, isn't it? When we make mistakes, we can cover them up with ink. Obviously I'll be backing it. I'm just wondering what to back it with, and what else to put on it, because I don't want to just leave it. Although I do like it like this. Maybe I'll put a piece of fabric on over it. That would be quite nice. Just pop that back there. I'm pressing on hard because the glue is okay, but it's not perfect. Well, nothing in life is it? Let's face it. This is where it all goes horribly wrong. Oh, that's not bad. So now I'm going to look for something, and I think I found it. I won't just have brown paper on, but I'm going to put this on quickly before I change my mind. And look at that, I'm not even using a board. And look at that, it wasn't even straight. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, let's figure out what to put on here. And what about some washi? Making my life easy today. And I love this, it's my favourite washi. Now, isn't that pretty? Oh, made a mistake. Did I make a mistake? I don't know if I did now. If I put that there on that line, nothing to say that line is actually straight though, and I'll put this down here. Well, that's straight enough, I think. And in some ways it hides that imperfection, but I like that. So then I'm going to keep it like this. I'm not going to do anything to it. And I think what I'm going to do is just add some lace or something. So if I cut a bit of lace and I quite like it on the side, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I like this. Don't mind a bit of it, but it looked a bit messy. So I'm just thinking to do that. I have it in there. Yes, yes, I like that. Do I? Let's have a look. That's cool. Nice little piece. I think it's, well, oh yeah, that is pretty. Does it go across the top like that? Yes, I think it does. I think it's better than the white, so. And this is all it needs, just a bit of glue. I find it works really well. Oh, I cut it a bit short, I think. It doesn't matter, it's all right. There we go, isn't that pretty? And it's a writable back, so it's okay. You know, it's gonna fit in there very nicely, thank you. There we go. Yeah, like that. And then we go back to the other one, the other pocket, wherever it was. I can't remember where it was now. Back somewhere. Come on. There. Still feel like I need something now. No. Right, I'm going to pop that in for now. Oh, isn't that pretty? I think that's really pretty, and you could write on there a little bit. I think that's lovely. Yeah, happy with those two. So now we're going to do how about if we do a big tag for there, using some of them papers that I ripped out, because why not? Here they are. I don't know, they're very, oh, and we have this as well, which I really like. What's that one? Nope. If I use something like this, then I don't need to it doesn't go there, so that's okay. Does that work? Something like that. And I'll put a bird on it or something. It's very clashy. Oh, I like that. That really works. Okay, I'm going to make a tag for that. So, good. Right, so let's see how big it needs to be. So we're going to go to the edge of that flower there. No, again, it's quite clashy, but I like it. My cutter's not cutting very straight at the moment, so I have to be careful what I do. Right, so we've got that. That's too big. So how far up are we going to go? I think a bit taller than that. Out there. And we're going to put some card on the back. Sorry guys, to strengthen it. Card or paper or something. I'm glad I'm finally using some of those pages up anyway. Oh, I put it on the wrong way. Sorry. I need some more glue on there. Why am I? Yeah, I don't know why. I can just add something there now. I'm going to add some gold washi because the gold will go lovely with this. Now I can use it whichever way I want. Oh yeah, I can do this. I just can't go. There we go, and then off there. And that just goes absolutely. The colours are almost identical. And, you know, obviously one's brighter, but, and I think, you know, I can add something to that. So what should we add? Something's going on with this. Oh, it's got a bit of glue around it, the needle as well. I would like to add a bird, but I don't know if we've got any. I think they're in a different thing. I don't even know. Oh, I have got some. I really need some birds. I'm not even sure where to get them, to be honest. I think that goes nicely there, doesn't it? But if I take off this, if I take off this, yeah, I love our British birds. You know, I have just a love of birds in general. So you know, it would be nice to have, but I can't. I mean, if you guys know any of fussy cut birds, I've looked and I just can't find any. I'm sure there's loads, but I just haven't been able to find any. So maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. I don't need to take that green off, I don't think, do I? Maybe I do. No, I don't. Thought I'd ripped his legs off then. I think it's going to have to be like that. I think that's how I had it in the first place, and I really like that. Oh my goodness, now I've mixed up my birds with my and I can't find the, oh, I put it in. Oh. Send me home. Just send me home, because I'm struggling a little bit. Hi, I'm back. I was looking for some, I was looking for these. They're Roxy Creation ones, and I thought, you know, they were, I knew that they would go really well, so that's why I was looking for them. And I'm just going to leave that like that. I'm not going to give any, I think that goes perfectly with that. So I think I'm done for today. I've been on quite a while, and you know, I'm not at my best. I recognise that, but I hope you bear with me, and I hope it hasn't been too painful, and I will be back again very soon to do something else, maybe some more of this or some slow stitch. So I think that goes really well, actually. I'm quite happy with it. I might put something, a little tag or something here. I was going to put that on, where is it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to keep you any longer. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.